So you'd like to have a past life regression today?
Yes.
Okay, you've never had a past life regression before?
No.
All right, what I'm going to do is there anything particular that you would like to know?
My name?
Yeah.
Who, what year, when, what, where, when, why?
Okay, so what, where, when, and why. Okay, what I've written down here is the date that you will find, your name when you were there, where you are, what, when, and why, basically. Okay, I don't want you to force anything with this. You're going to be speaking in this, and I don't want you to try and speak normally. Okay, so if you find that the muscles in your throat muscles will become very, very relaxed, so I don't want you to try and force it, because if you try and force it, it's going to bring you out of trance. Okay, now you know a trance experience, don't you? You've had hypnosis before.
Yes.
So you're ready for some now?
Yes.
Okay, just put one hand here and one hand there. Get yourself comfortable, move your legs. And during this, if you need to scratch or anything like that, just do that, all right? You don't have to be here all locked up like you can't move or something like that. Now, I just want you to pick a spot in my hand. I want you to pick a spot that you can imagine as a magnetic spot. And as you begin to gaze at that magnetic spot, you're going to notice that your eyelids, the top and the bottom, begin to magnetize towards each other and desire to pull the top eyelid down to the bottom and the bottom to the top, and your eyes will just get heavier and heavier and heavier. And very soon they'll simply want to close down, and when they do, they will, and when they will, they do. Now that magnetic force intensifies, that's right, and as they close down, they remain closed. That's right. Now in a moment, I'm going to click my fingers. When I do that, I want you to take in a slow, deep breath of relaxation and fill your lungs with air right now. And hold it, and hold it, and let it go. That's right. Now breathe in another deep relaxation and flow it all through your body, and hold it, and hold it, and let it go. That's right. Now I'm going to count back from 10 to 1. And by the time I get to 1, you're going to be 10 times deeper into trance than what you are now. As my voice goes with you from 10, 9, your conscious mind can wander, that's fine. 8, 7, your subconscious mind begins to engage. 6, 5, 4, deeper and deeper. 3, 2, 1, and you can know every outside sound that you hear. Well, you're with me here today, and even the ones you don't hear are simply going to help you to focus on the sound of my voice, the meaning of where you are there. Now I want you just to imagine you're in a long, well-lit hallway. There's paintings on each side, and it may be 100 yards long, or it may be a mile long. It makes no difference. And I want you to begin to wander down that hallway looking at those paintings. And you will come to one that is vaguely familiar to you sooner or later. And as soon as you find that vaguely familiar painting, you're going to go deeper into trance. And then I want you to tap your right hand pointer finger up and down to let me know. That's right. Now I'm going to count back from 5 to 1. And in your imagination, when I get to 1, I want you to go straight into that painting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go into that painting now. And when you've gone inside there, I want you to tap your right hand pointer finger up and down to let me know. That's right. Now I want you to look down at your shoes where you are there in that painting. And the muscles of your voice will work quite fine, but I want you to talk quietly to me. I want you to describe to me what your shoes look like. No shoes. I want you to look around in your mind's eye. I want you to tell me what the environment looks like.
Dark.
Is it nighttime?
Yes.
I want you to spin forward a few hours to the daytime. Let the night past go to the day. Describe to me where you are.
Dirt road.
Dirt road. Does the dirt road seem familiar to you?
No.
I want you to take yourself above the dirt road and look down and find a landmark, a building, a town. When you find that, just say yes.
Yes.
Now I want you to go to that landmark, and when you're there, describe it to me.
Western town.
Western town. As in American Western town.
Yes.
Now I want you to find a date for me. A year.
1896.
1896. Do you have a name?
No.
What race are you?
Can't see.
Look at your hands. Tell me what race you are.
Brown.
Are you Negro?
No.
Mexican?
No.
Do you know what your nationality is?
Feathers.
Feathers. Indian.
Yes.
Indian. What tribe do you belong to?
Don't know.
Is there anybody around you that you know?
No.
I want you to go above where you are, and I want you to find your home. And when you can find your home where you live, say the word yes.
Yes.
I want you to go to your home. I want you to describe your home for me.
Hut.
A hut. Is it in the forest?
Desert.
Desert. Do you live alone there?
No.
Who lives there with you?
Woman.
Woman. And the name of the woman? Aske.
Yes.
Ask the woman your name. Your name is?
My cat.
My cat. Is this woman your wife?
Yes.
Do you have children?
One.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
And her name?
Asket.
Asket. Do you work?
Warrior.
A what?
Warrior.
Warrior. So you're an Indian warrior? Do you know in white man's terms what the date would be?
March 6.
9/6.
March.
March. How do you feel about that life that you live in there?
Fight.
Fight. Now I want you to look through that life and I want you to see if there's any people back then that are with you in this present life. And if there is, just say yes or no.
No.
No. Now I want you to go forward to the last day of that life. And I want you to tell me where you are.
Fight. Battle.
Battle. And who are you battling with? White man. Does the battle have a name?
No.
Is it a large battle or a small battle? A large battle. And there's white soldiers there.
No.
So you're battling other Indian people?
No.
Who are you battling with?
No.
Men?
White man.
White man. How do you feel?
Angry.
How do you feel?
Angry.
Angry. Why are you angry? Battle. Are you afraid?
No.
What's your main weapon?
Axe.
Axe. Now I want you to go amid the battle feeling no fear. And I want you to tell me whether you axe anybody in that battle.
Yes.
Is it a ferocious? Many. Now I want you, feeling no emotion and no pain, to go to the moment of your death. And I want you to tell me what happens. happen?
Hold.
Hold.
Hold, man.
Hold man.
Hold, man.
So an old man?
I'm an old man.
You're an old man?
Yes.
How old do you think you are? 93. So you've moved past that battle and you've become 93 years old?
Yes.
And how do you feel about life at 93 years old? Wisdom. And I want you to tell me what the lesson was that you needed to learn for your soul in that life.
Protect family.
Protect family. Now I want you to go to the moment at 93 and that life then, that life ended. And I want you to tell me what's happening.
Daughter.
What's that?
Daughter.
Daughter?
Just hold my arm.
Your daughter's holding your arm?
Mm.
How do you feel?
Proud.
Proud. How does your daughter seem to be?
Sad.
Sad. Now I want you to allow that life there in your mind from then to end. And I want you to tell me what happens when that life ends.
Cemetery.
What's that?
Cemetery. Walking.
Walking to the cemetery. You're watching people walk to the cemetery?
No. I watch Tombstone.
Tombstone. And do you see yourself being buried there?
Already buried.
Already buried, and you've stayed at the tombstone?
I watch from above.
Watch from above. I want you to let the tombstone go now. I want you to tell me where you go to after the tombstone.
Yellow light.
To where?
Yellow light.
Yellow light. Go into the yellow light now. And tell me what you find in the yellow light.
Nothing.
Nothing. How does it feel in the yellow light? Freedom. And how do you feel right now? Comfortable?
Sad.
How?
Sad.
Sad? And what is the sadness? Huh?
Family.
Missing family?
Yes.
Are any of that family from back at that time with you now in the present time?
No.
So your family now is a new family?
Yes.
Okay. I just want you to say in your own mind, for yourself and for that life, a small prayer of forgiveness for any wrong you may have done back in that past life, and let go of any regrets from that life back then that have carried through to this life here and now. And when you have done that, just say the word yes. Good, that's right. Now in a moment I'm going to count forward from 1 to 10. And with each forward count you're going to come a little more back into the present time body. And by the time I get to 10 you will be fully back in your present time body. And you will be fully back in the present time, which is the 7th of August in the year 2010. So when I get to 10 and click my fingers, you are going to be fully aligned and balanced back at the 7th of August 2010, where you were when you left to go back there. And now you can get ready to come back from 1, 2, 3, 2010 time comes back into you, over you, through you, 4, 5, 6 coming back, 7 your conscious mind comes fully clear alert in 2010, 8 your physical body comes back to full alertness, 9 nearly here, 10 eyes open, fully alert. How was that? Can we just hold for a sec?